I don't know what you're talking about, Tokai, but you're right about one thing. It's all over. Because everyone's dead.
Welcome to the Indie Breakdown by Just In Gaming. I am bringing you a short look at recently released Afterfall Insanity by Intoxicate Studios. You play a psychiatrist who finds himself in a world where everyone's mental stability is breaking down to the point of insanity, including possibly his own. The game plays as an action-adventure similar to Dead Space, with some amnesia elements added in for fun. You quickly find yourself traveling alone in the game to try and find what is going on, only to be ambushed by crazed psychopaths who appear very much zombie-like with fast movement and weapons. The game allows you to participate in both melee combat and ranged weaponry. The melee combat appears to be a bit clunky and can take quite some time to get used to. You must use your WASD keys to decide the direction of your swing, and it takes a short cooldown before you can swing again. The enemies are often able to attack more, so it would be wise to learn quickly how to use your weapon. There are a variety of melee weapons in the game. I had the chance to use a regular hammer, a sledgehammer, crowbar, fireman axe, sickle, pieces of wood, and whatever else I could get my hands on. Due to the cooldown already, I preferred the two-handed weapons. However, I oftentimes did see the enemy being able to dual wield, but the game would never let me do the same. This always allowed the enemy to attack much faster than I could. Fortunately, if you do not want to bother learning the melee combat, you are in luck. There appears to be a plenty of ranged guns for you to pick up. The types of guns range from pistols to shotguns to assault rifles and can take care of a regular enemy fairly quickly. The aiming on the guns feels quite clean compared to the melee weapons, making it a much more enjoyable experience. The game does feature headshots, but the shooting in the game does not feel as unique or fun as it could have been. While I was able to bash heads in or shoot heads off, there was no way to shoot a limb off the enemy. This is not necessary, but it would add in a little extra combat gameplay. However, it is not the action combat of Afterfall Insanity that will keep you preoccupied in this game. This is evident by the fact that it is easy to stay alive on normal, even if you are being beaten by some crazy guy repeatedly with a stick and a sickle. Afterfall Insanity makes an attempt at immersion in a survival horror sense, with sound effects all around you, from laughs to screams to footprints. You want to be constantly aware of what is around the corner or coming up from behind you. The dark environments of the game help bring about this sense of uncertainty of when the next enemy will appear. There were several times where I moved slowly in the game with my weapon up and ready, not sure of what was to come. The suspense was enough to grab me and keep me moving. If I had turned off my lights and had only the game screen running, I'm sure the feeling would have been intensified. The graphics are great quality for a low-budget indie game. The developers did a great job of bringing the graphical environment to life and created a great setting for the theme of the game. While the graphics may not be the best out there right now, they definitely do not lower the game quality. Perhaps the most interesting part is the story. I've not played the entire game though, but the synopsis of the game is thrilling. Most survival horrors are of zombies, ghosts, or aliens. The very fact that Afterfall Insanity is based around a psychological thriller aspect brings about a new story for the players to enjoy. The world that has fallen due to an apocalypse type experience is trying to survive, but is being confined to small areas, which is making it very hard to adjust. Voice acting in the game is not top quality, but also not the worst. Sometimes you wonder if the voice acting is horrible or if the lines provided were horrible. Regardless, it will throw you for a loop at times and might make your face question the game, but if you are a big boy and girl, you can get over it quite easily. While this game may not grab as much attention as Amnesia or Dead Space did, it is definitely worth a look for its low price. It beats watching a horror movie with B-rate actors. Find a link to the game's site below, and be sure to visit justingaming.com for future indie breakdown reviews.